everyone, and welcome to a new video. I finished the spine race 1.5 days ago. I actually didn't do anything yesterday. I was lying on the sofa the entire day. My feet were so bad. I have several big blisters that I had to treat. I've lost 3 toenails. My feet are almost what feels like double the size, but today already looks a lot better. My feet are getting better and better, and yeah, overall the spine race was such a crazy experience. It was so hard. It's hard to describe if you haven't done anything like that, how hard it really is, because I don't know, sometimes, or that's what I thought when seeing it. I thought, yeah, okay, even if you're just going to walk it, that's still doable, right? But just the entire thing, from the sleep deprivation to the crazy weather, the ground condition, it was just very hard and very exhausting. I had to dig really deep to get to the end, especially the last couple of miles were, I think, the hardest ones of my life, and overall it has been a very challenging thing for me to do physically and mentally. But I'm really happy that I get to finish it this time. I'm so proud of myself. It was an unbelievable experience. I met so many kind people. So many of you came to cheer me on, and so many of you sent me messages through the system, the tracking system, and I really appreciate that. I want to thank you all so much for supporting me, and that really means the world. I had a look on the tracker thing on the messages a couple of times, and I know what you're all thinking. Are you going for the Challenger North next year? And right now, and when I came down into Horse these last couple of miles, I just kept saying to myself, you're not going to do this ever again. You just get to the finishing point, get it done, you'll be proud, that's so nice, but then you're not going to do something like this ever again. And I still feel the same way today, with my feet being in literal pieces and hurting so much still. But yeah, obviously the pain will go away at some point. So I don't know, maybe I will get this itch to try it. But right now I'd have to say I think I need to step away, at least for next year, because obviously it's quite intense training and everything, and yeah, it just has been very hard. So I might hold off for a year or so, but yeah, who knows, we'll see. I'm so grateful, so thankful that I got to do it, and that I got to finish it. That's that's really special. But I'm also really exhausted, really ready for rest, and I found the absolute perfect place for it. One of the viewers of my videos, Beth, she owns an Airbnb that she renovated herself with her husband, I think last year or the year before, in Yorkshire, so not too far from Horse, in Nidderdale. And a couple of months ago she wrote me and invited me to stay in her Airbnb for a couple of days, and I thought the end of the spine race might just be the perfect time for it, just to be able to rest, recharge, reset. So this is what I'm going to do over the next couple of days. I'm going to stay in her cottage, which is called Fox Cottage, which is so cute. It's in Pateley Bridge, and yeah, I'm really excited to explore the area. I haven't seen much yet, so we're going to explore it together later. I'm going to take you along, show you the area a little bit, so let's go. After the spine race, it took a while for things to settle. I stopped moving, but my mind didn't slow down straight away. After the stress, the adrenaline and excitement, I needed somewhere to rest and properly switch off. Somewhere I could just put my feet up and process everything. Pateley Bridge was just the right spot for that. It's the kind of place where you feel at home quickly, even if you're only there for a short time. The village has been here for over 700 years. It grew around farming, lead mining, and people living close to the land. You can still sense that history in the stone buildings, the old bridge over the river, and the feel of a traditional market town. The streets aren't busy, but they're not empty either. Pateley Bridge moves with a calm, friendly rhythm, with a sense of everyday life ticking along. Staying at Fox Cottage made life feel simple again. I instantly felt at home within these walls from the 1700s, and it was the little touches and thoughtful attention to detail that made it so welcoming. I embraced the pace of cottage living. Slow mornings, putting the kettle on, having a cup of tea, and looking out onto the high street with nothing demanding your attention. In the evening, I sat by the fire. I read a few pages, then stopped and watched the flames, letting my mind drift as the logs cracked. Good morning, everyone. It's a new day. It's day 3 after the spine race. We're still in Pateley Bridge. My blisters are gone, but it seems like I have my Achilles tendon and joints that are just a bit irritated, but inflamed still. So we unfortunately couldn't do much exploring of the area of the Nidderdale Valley area yet. We're just on a little walk to some church ruins above the village. This is such a beautiful place. I don't know, but it just hit me. This has such a beautiful, calm, peaceful energy. Just listening to the birds in the trees. There's no one around, then the sun coming through the trees. Wow, this feels so special, especially after sitting around for the last 2.5 days. Just going on this little walk now feels so special. I don't know, this place just has a very special energy to it. Nidderdale is just beautiful. A classic Yorkshire dale. The landscape is green and gentle, the moors vast and open. Rolling hills, fields lined with dry stone walls, and footpaths stretching out ahead. You head out for a walk without a plan. Follow the river Nidd for a while, stop when you feel like stopping, and without really noticing, you slow down. You relax. Everything feels easier. Soaking in every moment, letting my thoughts wander. Honestly, it's somewhere I could see myself living. A Yorkshire cottage, quiet days, and walks in the countryside that remind you there's no need to rush. After everything the race took out of me, that kind of calm felt exactly right. It's a new day, and as you can see, it's getting better and better. It's been really nice spending a couple of days in Pateley Bridge, just enjoying our beautiful cottage, living what feels like my Yorkshire cottage dream life. I don't know, it's just so cozy, and I really enjoyed just doing nothing, because usually, especially over the last couple of weeks, I've always been on the go, organizing stuff, training for the spine race, then packing everything, having long travel days to the UK. These past couple of days just basically being bound to the sofa in the cottage have been so nice, just having time and headspace to do nothing, just reading a book, having a cup of tea, sitting by the fire has been just so incredibly nice and so relaxing. And Pateley Bridge has so much to offer, even if you don't really leave the town. There's several cafes, pubs, little walks around the River Nid, but also to see some ruins, to see the old quarry. Yeah, this has been really, really nice. Can't recommend it enough. And today we took a little trip to a reservoir. There are a couple of reservoirs around Pateley Bridge, and we took a little trip to Scarhouse Reservoir, which is so stunning. Look at that. It's only a couple of miles from Pateley, but it feels so remote. The light today is just perfect. Look at that. Such a beautiful area. It's so, yeah, it feels so classic Yorkshire. There's so many nice, cute old pubs, beautiful houses. The landscape is just, yeah, it's just so stunning. And visiting in winter seems so nice because it's not overcrowded at all, but still all places are open. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just really in love with the area. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this over there might be Little Whernside. I think Great Whernside is somewhere up there in the clouds. Oh, this is so cool, and also on my bucket list for a wild camp. Otto and I are back in the van after some beautiful, peaceful days in Yorkshire, and we're about to start our next adventure, which is going to be a road trip along the northern coast of Scotland, which I'm really excited for. A proper winter adventure. Definitely stay tuned for that. This is it for this video. It's been a bit of a different one, but I really hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much again to Beth and Joe for letting us stay in their perfect Airbnb. This has been such a game changer this week, just having a dry, warm place to put my feet up, to rest, to recover. I'm going to put the link to Fox Cottage in the video description. Definitely check them out if you also want to live your Yorkshire cottage dream life for a couple of days. I can't recommend it enough. And Pateley Bridge and the area around it is so beautiful. There's so much to do, whether you're going to take it slow like we did or if you want to explore it. There's plenty of stuff to do. It's a really lively village even in winter, so definitely check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following along, for all your kind messages, your support and everything. That really means a lot. And Otto and I are off to Scotland now, and we'll see you soon. Bye.